So yeah, our API, our text-to-speech API, has been behind our rival 11 Labs, but we're just about to ship something that's going to equal the score. We're really excited about that. So anyway, I couldn't be happier with how our startup is going. We're also hiring. Yeah, the media arm of Bloomberg is a loss leader for them. I would never want to do that, to be honest. Speech to text and TTS, I don't know if it's more valuable, honestly. I think TTS is more valuable. They're not too different modeling-wise on the AI side. Our jobs site does not list all the jobs we want. But in general, we're just looking for full stackers or AI people. We're actually pretty, like, I'd say we need maybe 2 or 3 more people. And then we're probably going to hire salespeople and stuff like that. But yeah, full stack people who know machine learning, deep learning really well. Yeah, we're not a fund or anything. We make software. 10x devs who work 12 hours a day. We were up till midnight last night. We'll be up to midnight again. Oh yeah, we're banned in the UK for Dr. Gupta. They have very specific regulations that they emailed us about, the health minister of the UK, and we just told them to fuck off. It's funny, these countries think that like anybody gives a fuck about what they think. Like, oh, you don't want, AI technology in your country? Cool, man. I don't give a fuck. We were so happy to block them. Meanwhile, we got emails from other countries saying if we could do a pilot program for them. Yeah, because the EU broke away, whatever, the UK broke away from the EU. But we have we got emails from like 3 different countries actually to try to do pilot programs for social health care. Yeah, all of Europe, man. Europe and the UK they want to commit suicide. It's scary, but like two of those countries are Middle Eastern countries actually, and look, they want to use AI to lower their healthcare costs. It makes sense, but to me, Dr. Gupta is a very, very, very long-term project. Like, if AI is going to replace the way we do medicine, it's not going to do it overnight. It's going to do it over a very long period of time. So our investors understand that. It's not a huge bet for us. I'm not sure we've even spent $1 million on Dr. Gupta, or even half that. So like for us, it was a fun product we made in a month, and it has a lot of promise. But in markets like this, like for example, the guys at Cody, like I would say that we want to be their friend. Like we actually need to team up because, yes, they do exactly what we do, right? They're our competitors, so to speak, but they're not really our competitor because to talk to a doctor, oh, that's funny. $39 for telehealth. Huh. Doesn't seem very good, actually. That's not bad. Yeah, we don't do any marketing. Yeah, so Marketing is not something we do yet. Yeah, so anyway, like both we and these guys, and hopefully even a third or fourth company, we need to get together to create this market and make it bigger. Because otherwise, like they did 500,000 customers, not customers, but users. We've done 500,000 users. Those are both over a period of like a year, which is not that much. There are billions of health searches a year on the web, and none of them should be done on WebMD or Healthline. They should be done with AI. So how do we move the market there? And we're going to have to do that together, not against each other. So I hope they get 500 million users, and I hope we get 500 million users. But we have to change the minds and hearts of lots of people, and that's not going to be an overnight thing. All right, let's get back to Boeing. Give you my startup secrets later. There's a lot to creating a successful startup. It's not just the product, actually. All right, so Boeing had a pretty profound revenue decline in 2020. Yeah, I don't think you need ads if you have a successful product. If you need ads, I think it's a bad sign. We have 500,000 cumulative users since we launched. That's what Cody said as well. But I mean, 500,000 isn't a lot. That's not successful enough for us. It wasn't bad enough to kill the product, but it wasn't good enough to like jump up and down and make the whole company around the product. So Gupta is definitely still in my mind, but I want to think about how to make it a lot better. We are not hiring for the Unity role anymore. We had a small video game we were developing, and we terminated it. We hired somebody that couldn't meet our milestones, so we're kind of like a milestone-oriented company, and we terminated that project. We lost around $25,000, so it wasn't so bad. Unity, the software, yeah, like a video game software. I actually developed the version 1 of the game. I did that in JavaScript without Unity. I did it with something called Phaser, which is kind of a crummy software, but why hire and not use contractors? I think if you ever started a software company, you'd see that you can't really get contractors. Doesn't really work. Doesn't really work that way.